So, Stacey, it's Joy Behar. The governor, what's his name, Kemp, he said a few weeks ago that he just learned that you can get the coronavirus from an asymptomatic person. This was information that we knew from Dr. Fauci since February. So my question to you is, where is he getting his news from? I have a theory, I'm sure you do. And how much of this decision that he's made to open up the city is politically motivated, do you think?
I think it's entirely politically motivated, but I think it's his personal politics. It is not responsive to the needs of the cities of Atlanta and Savannah, Augusta, Albany, cities that are facing the real repercussions of the coronavirus. It is not responsive to the needs of the people who are saying, please solve the problems of evictions and mortgages. Do not focus on pushing us back into work when we are not ready. This state is not testing. And the problem is that we are the 43rd on the list of testing, but we're the 8th largest state, and we have the 14th highest rate of infection. What Brian Kemp is doing is putting his own personal politics ahead of the needs of the people of Georgia, and it is a dangerous choice to make. One of the reasons I'm working with Project 100 is that they're going to deploy resources into the city of Albany, which is one of the hardest hit. Albany, Georgia was number 4 in the world for coronavirus infection rates. We should not be in a state that has the number 4 in the world and has the 7th fastest or the 7th slowest testing rates. We need to first focus on testing, then on tracing, and then on treatment. And because asymptomatic people can show up at a gym, they will pass your screening test of having their temperature taken, and 5 days later, everyone in that gym has now been infected. That is too dangerous, and that is unnecessary for Georgia.
Stacey, we've heard Trump repeatedly attacking some governors. We've heard him egging on the protesters. We've seen him tweet about liberating, that certain states need to be liberated from the orders. I think this is not the time to be polarizing Americans and egging them on to be one against the other. What do you make of these actions?
Since I didn't become governor in 2018, I have tried to focus on the work we need to do to strengthen our country. That's why I created Fair Fight Action and Fair Fight 2020, so we can protect democracy in every state. We're working in 20 states with congressional leaders, state leaders, local leaders, to make sure our elections work, because democracy isn't partisan. The people we pick may be, but the democracy system shouldn't be partisan. I'm working on the census through Fair Count. We're working across the country to ensure that the hardest count people are included in this census, because we know that for the next 10 years, we're going to live with the results of what happens this year. And I'm working with organizations like Project 100 to get $1,000 into the hands of 100,000 people in the next 100 days, because we know that we have to solve the problem of economic vulnerability and making sure people don't have to choose between putting food on the table or medicine in their bodies. Those are the things we should be focused on. And unfortunately, we have leaders at the federal and state level who are so focused on winning the next election, they're forgetting to do the work of serving the people now.